today. You're looking nice.
Feet only on the blue part, only as a teeter totter. Do not step on the red. It is red for a reason. That means stop. Do not step on the red. Bosu, wall is in play, and your finished platform is the blue block. Spill over the platform. Clear. Any questions about the balance? Good. We're going up the hill, around the corner next.
How's you guys getting on?
So far, so good. You got the biggest wave coming up.
All right, your next obstacle starts on this blue. You can ignore the balance beam. It's just holding the blue. Make sure you engage the blue platform. If you come around this way,
I think Justin's going to go up there tonight. I didn't know if any other guys made it, but I think Justin's going to go dope
the obstacle when we have a failure. All right, so just make sure you start on the blue. Hands and feet are allowed anywhere on anything mounted on here.
Yeah, we did like 20 and then what? It's technically to that day. Usually we're not going to win Vegas. And so we got like 7 weeks ago. All right, cool. I'm trying to get more focused on the light in course changes. Running 4 different groups at once and girls winning and this and boys this and that.
It's better for the course to
yeah.
Pretty if you don't know the chance to be able to get
if you don't know you don't know this last year. I mean, we have guys like Max still competing and Pitch Danny's awesome. You're competing more.
We had Mike just
Alright, awesome.
Yeah, I mean, so the top of all 3 of those grades were pretty much the exact same. At the bottom, a little bit lower.
Cannonballs will be set on these for everybody. Legs see you guys. Please make sure we don't get any of this metal. This is too much. Warn you. Stay on the ball. Okay? If you have any and all of the hooks that you decide to use, feet on the ledge. These 2 steps are taped off red because you're not allowed to touch them, just as a reminder, but these bottom 4 steps you're allowed to use to get yourself to spill over. Your clear is either blue. They're one platform. Again, if you're coming in hot, make sure you tap that platform, all right? The spillover platform, obviously, too. Your last obstacle, all the bars are you can go under, over, around. I don't care how you get to your starting platform. The only thing you're allowed to touch here is the orange handle. Do not touch any
No, because if I let go all the work I did.
Now you know how to do this, right?
Yeah. And then pull myself up faster, yes.
So I think this is how I would do it. You hit the blue, it's okay to overspill it.
You gotta be on this side. Keep going.
we see how she started? She put her butt in front of the silver bar.
Only sitting. When we stand, you're going to a little bit of it like that, and you start to get the momentum going. Once you got the momentum, you'll just stay backwards. But that first one, you let that ride to take on some of the responsibility, and you do this. You know, you start the momentum with a little bit of a jerking leg, but you do not slip.
Like on a skateboard, snowboard, get me.
Yeah. Exactly that. Exactly that.
And then you wheel that thing up.
And you unstable grip, or flat
Cameron, come on down.
All right, welcome to Sinai Sports here in Erie, Pennsylvania. We're getting started off with our first runner of the day, Cameron Perlman, also known as Cam. If you've cut any of the previous live streams, the first couple of obstacles have stayed the same. Got the quad steps. This has been our most unique and creative one for the day. Everyone's been loving it or hating it. Walking across the monkey bars on the way there. Grabbing the ring. Just pulls you back, and now you're going under the monkey bars on the second pass. No fear for Cam. Walked it super easy. Cam's 10 years old, coming to us from Movement Lab, Ohio. Down in Columbus. Next obstacle is the keyholes. Hands need to be inside the circles on the bottom of the board. Feet can go up if they want. Only the slots are in play for the mature kids today. Kim is 10 years old, been doing ninja for 4 years. Coach Ryan Sanders talking through the course. Went from 2 paddles to 1 paddle for the mature males. And took the trapeze bar away, forced them to make a little bit of a jump. Big reach for the boys. Tough obstacle because it tends to swing the opposite direction that you are. Figured it out on the second try. Trying to go for that last bar, but he's at the dismount now. He got it. Next obstacle is our cliffhanger. Use the rope any of the cliffs on the board or in. Most people going to the top because it's a nice, big, chunky ledge. No feet on the pillar this time as well, on the truss. All right. Our next balance line here takes him through a couple of quad steps onto the teeter-totter. Unfortunate fall on the teeter-totter. Almost every gym has one, and it still ends up being one of the trickier obstacles. Big pull, knocked himself off. We'll see how that works out for other kids later on in the run order. Cam's favorite subject in school is math. He loves to do math. So he gets 2 cannonball hooks. There are several screw eyes placed throughout the board, which you have to use. Feet are okay there, and then you get the last 2 double steps to get on down to the platform. This obstacle, we've got a detachable ring. Just launch it in through.
Come on, Cam, finish it. Fast, fast, fast. Take it one at a time. Go, 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 go.
Shorten the time to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. It's going to make this a little bit of a challenge because you're going to have to be really moving through. Not going to be allowed to make any mistakes. Shout out to Coach Ryan, Coach Jen, and his little sister Lily. Nice first run in today's course. Second run of the day, Ari Kristoff.
Go, party man!
Very quickly to the balance. Up the ramp. See if he's gonna walk it or crawl. Definitely up on his feet.
Look for the ring. Look for the ring. Look for the ring and go. Look for the ring and go. You're coming back when you're on the first one. Yep.
Nice quick moves. And again, with the number of obstacles and the short time limit, this is going to be a course that a lot of kids are going to have to have a lot of speed on. Ari's 9 years old, been doing ninja for 3 years. Coming to us from the Adrenaline Monkey down in Cleveland, Ohio. Ari is also known as Ari Party. It's a great nickname. Makes one more move. Oh, and just couldn't quite hold on. Going paddle to paddle. If anybody's curious about these paddle handles, AD obstacles, letter A, letter D obstacles, out of Canada. Got a handful of them and they are awesome. Highly recommended if you guys have home gyms or want to improve what you have at your local gym. Good dismount on the orange mat. Interesting fun fact about Ari, he's actually traveled to 3 different continents. Little world traveler, that's awesome to hear. Whoa! Little quick up and down the teeter-totter. Got the best of him as well. Starting to pull himself up the sled. And tumbles off as well. Heading up to the cannonball hooks on the wall. Shout out today to Coach Chad and Coach Aaron.
Good try, good try.
Try to launch it, having some fun on the course. Definitely a little longer than he thought. Big launch on the obstacle.
No, faster, faster.
He's got
faster.
about
Come on, you got it.
30 seconds left. So, again, definitely a doable time limit, but you have to have a lot of pace. He's going to definitely get to the buzzer in the amount of time, which is great to see. Unfortunately, had a couple of failed obstacles in there, so he's not going to get the full clear. 10-second countdown. Makes the jump and run into the end. The time limit's doable, but definitely need to have a good pace. Next swimmer is on the course. Everest Kindersmith. Everest wearing the unmistakable golden black Steel City Ninja out of Pittsburgh, PA. Flying through the monkey steps and the monkey bars. Very quick. Octopus, also known as Big E in the ninja community. Having a really good run so far. 10 years old. Been doing ninja for about 3 years now. Good swing, building up lots of momentum, and out of there. Textbook execution on that last obstacle. Let's see how he approaches this one. Getting a little tricky because this obstacle moves in so many different directions, it's tough to know which way to go. However, still making great time. Starting to wind up for the dismount, and no problems. 2 quads, bar, and the teeter-totter. Taking a minute to calm himself. Oh my gosh, and he did it. Wow. Great fight there. Thought for a second he was going to fall off, but definitely pulled it back in. Standing up and falls backwards, unfortunately, on that.
What happened?
He was standing up and leaned back too far and just hit the ground.
That's not a standard problem. They should not be on their feet. I mean, on the bottom. They should be on their feet. But it shouldn't be a jerk from the beginning. Scoot it out from underneath them.
Making quick work of the cannonball hooks on the wall, and opts not to use the double steps.
Control now. There's a lot of things that you can get from this. Chill out that emotion. Undershoot hop. Oh, I like that little step into it.
Great run today, lots of pace. Fortunate on the balance, but a good one there. Shout out to Coach John, his brother, David, his dad, his mom, his bunnies, and all of his coaches. Great run for August. Next up on the course, we have Emmett. Emmett's coming to us from Buffalo, New York, and the Buffalo Elite Ninjas. Coach Max coming through your picture. Works to the balance, no problems. Opens right up the ramp. Getting a little warning on the wood. Coming back to.
You can use that wood there, just not the side. Yep, that's fine.
Just getting clarification that he can use the wood in the middle, but he can't use the wood on the sides. A little tentative on this, doing the bear crawl technique. Slowly making his way to the end. Now we'll see him stand up and a little nervous being up so high. Now he's going to run back through and finish up the course. A lot of these ninjas are very comfortable in certain situations, but at extra height's a lot different than some of these kids are used to seeing regularly. So a lot of credit to Emmett for getting up there and giving it a good go. Emmett's 9 years old, been doing ninja for 4 years. And plays soccer in his spare time. Fell off those keyholes, but gonna keep on moving. Got his hand on the paddle, just couldn't quite pull it in. Going down to the next one. Got about a minute 20 left in the run, so chance to do a couple more obstacles, gain some very valuable course experience. Coach Max wants to have him try it again, See if he can figure out that motion. Oh, closer that time. Got his hand on the bar. Moving on to the cliffhangers. Pull himself up. Let's see what the grip strength looks like. Got his first hand on and pull up to the top. Got it in. Just enough time to get through one more obstacle probably. Locks in on the balance. And just off to the side a little bit. He's going to get up there and try to pull his way up the ramp on the sled. See if he has a little better luck than the last two. As the timer runs out. Good fight from Emmett today. Big shout out to his brother Ashton. And gets to the top. Good work for Emmett. Preparing for our next runner. Got Brantley Allen on the starting block. Brantley, local ninja. Right here at a Sinai Sports in Emu. Excited to see what Brantley has today. See if he can start this off well. No problem with the quad steps, balance. Makes his way through the balance. Heading up the ramp. Staying up high. Pulls in the ring and right to the bars. Looking really strong and confident on that particular skill. See this now. Coming over the keyholes. Reaches up.
Get off the side.
Yeah, Brantley.
Keep going, Brantley, come on.
A little disappointed. Coach Thompson going to try to see if he can get him to run a couple more obstacles. Good start, just a little missed hand placement on the side. Going to try to we're going to jump into the next runner now. Liam Hales. Alright, got Liam running next. Liam coming out of Movement Lab, Ohio. Also known as the Kung Fu Panda. Up the ramp. I love seeing all these mature kid males so confident, up so high. So fun to see. Coming hot on the monkey bars, a little out of rhythm, but looks like he's got it back and gotten across. Coach reassuring him to make sure he's got his hand placements correct. Bars are okay for the feet, but the hands have to stay inside the board in the cutouts. That's where the last runner ended up getting called out because he put his hands up on the side. All right, got another finish obstacle. Let's see how we do on the paddles. Pretty tall kid. Ooh. Try to get a little more swing. the swing one more time. Oh, and unfortunately the paddle just comes off the edge of the splat. Liam is 10 years old and been doing ninja for 2 years. Got a great swing on this one. Yep. Oh, just short on that dismount. Good jump up to the cliffs. Looks like he's got some good cliffhanger strength here. Oops. Shouldn't have any problems making it across this guy. Good dismount. Off the cliffs. Quad steps, heading into the teeter-totter. Wants to run up and give the rope pull a try. Coach Ryan instructs him to try to lean a little further forward so he can get a longer pull. Starting to spin him a little bit, but he's making good progress getting up to the top. Almost rolled back, but oh, and it shot from underneath him. Liam's favorite color is purple, which is pretty cool since that's one of the colors of his team limit lab. There should be tape lines somewhere, unless they're moved. Nice one, man.
Good job. Good job.
Next up, Declan Pageant, rocking the orange shirt and orange socks, representing Sinai Sports here in Erie. Looking pretty sure across the quad steps. Pauses for a second, makes it across the rest of the balance. Up the ramp. It's gonna bear crawl. Bear crawl the bars. See his head poking out here. Getting to the end. He's got to stand up and fix that shot. No fear at all. Excellent, right back into the bars. Looking good on his bar tech to go across. Got his hands in the keys. Nice long reach. See if his feet come along. They drop down and then right back up. Good core strength to get his feet back up quickly. Now he's going to go for the hanging technique. Oh, he's going to be short on the early dismount. Declan's also known as the Duck. Got his hand in the sleeve. Ooh, a little short on that one too. Having some fun with it. Trying to rein it back in now on this next obstacle. Up to the cliffhangers. Last one, and down. Declan's 9 years old, been doing ninja for 4 years now. Let's see how he handles the teeter-totter. Been giving kids a little bit of trouble in this particular wave. Gets through it. Makes the jump no problem. Declan enjoys football as well as ninja. He wants to give a big shout out to his Nana today. I know Declan's got a couple of his family in the crowd, so happy they're all here supporting him. Does a good job on the disc. No problem. Let's see how he handles the cannonball hooks. About 30 seconds left. That's going to make it a little tough to make it all the way to the end with that amount of time. But hopefully we can get through this one. Maybe get a chance to do the big ring swing. Switching hands, costs him a little bit extra time. Jumps for the step and hits the almost got one more in. See how he does it with an extra swing. See if he can salvage it. Not quite enough. Good run for Declan. Next up in the run order, I got Arthur Glover. Another Pittsburgh native, but representing Iron City Ninja. Happy to see Arthur today. No problem with the quad steps. And working into the second balance line. Looking good there. Up the ramp. Climb up top. Easy reach out. And coming back through the monkey bars to the blue dismount platform. And now he's coming out to the floor. Getting the feet up, hands in the holes, no problems. Up. Drop just momentarily, pulls him back up. And now he's trying to find the finish platform and does. Decent pace so far. No major mistakes. Good reach up to the paddle. Good reach to the paddle. Big pull and dismount. Perfect technique on that one. Now trying to figure out the swing technique on this one. Good reach, got it on the second try. And plenty of distance on the dismount. Doesn't use the rope to save an extra second. And starts making his way across the cliffhanger, looking really strong. Perfect technique on the cliffs as well. I'm going to try to slow it down a little bit for the teeter-totter. Good work for Arthur. Arthur's also known as the Helium Ninja. 10 years old, been doing it for 3 years. Seems a little up towards the front, it keeps tipping up on him. Readjust, pulling up still. Good pull up to the top. Looks like he's there. Just got to step onto the landing platform. And putting together a pretty good run so far. The only question is the time. It's just under a minute, but 50 seconds left, 50 seconds left. It's going to make it tough. He's going to have to really hustle through these last 3 obstacles. Arthur's solved a Rubik's Cube in 19 seconds. And he's got about 30 seconds left here, so he's going to have to solve 2 more obstacles in a very short amount of time. Let's see if he can pull that off. 24 seconds. With the rope. Oh, very much. Got 15 seconds to get to the end of this. It's going to be really close. That's a lot of rope he's got to pull in. Going for a huge jump. Not quite enough. But a really good run. I think that's our top finisher in this wave so far. Shout out to his parents and his coaches. Good execution. Again, just not a lot of room for error on this course with a very short time limit. So. Got Grayson coming up next. Grayson, also known as G Money. G Money coming to us from Movement Lab, Ohio. Friends from Columbus. Grayson heading up the ramp. No fear being up there on his feet. Grabbing the ring. And right into the monkey bars. Grayson a little bit taller than the last couple of competitors we've seen. Able to very easily reach that ring from the top of those bars. Longer legs are also going to make this obstacle a little bit tougher, having to keep those feet up and really engage the core as he makes his way across. Grayson's 10 years old, been doing ninja for 5 years. Coach Ryan talking to him about reaching out to the next one. Very heavy hit on the still making points, so wasn't called out on the foot tap, which is nice. And let's see how he handles this particular obstacle. A little longer wingspan makes that reach a little bit easier. Oh, ring is running around on him. Oh, and he just can't quite hold on. That's unfortunate. Grayson really enjoys working with Legos when he's not in the gym. And lots of cheers from the crowd. Keep it up. Strong push to get up, but just a little off balance. Got about a minute left to finish up a couple more obstacles and have some fun with the rest of the course. Shout out to his dad, William. Getting some good pulls on the rope. Riding up pretty close to the top. Seconds left. So he's not going to get through this one in the time, but he'll still get through it. And that's one more obstacle he got through today, which is awesome to see. Good run for Grayson. Got some more Steel City up on the starting block. Next runner, Lee Estorino. Lee is 10 and a half years old. Been doing ninja for 5 years. Let's see how that experience helps him on the course today. No problems with the balance. Working his way up the ramp. Down and back on the monkey bars. Great start. Let's see how he ends up doing this keyhole. Again, we're seeing it. You have to be super efficient on this to be able to do it. He's going to try to monkey bar it the whole way. Great work on that, keeping his knees up. Oh, missed his hand, but he got it. Struggling with the placements on the hands, but the swing is there, which is nice. Big wind up. Oh, almost overshoots the barrel. Landing platform. Still having problems making these grabs, but he's getting through them. And his swing is very good. Taking a long way around and up to the cliffs. Very quick. Good, big, long, powerful moves on the cliffs. Louis looking super strong on those. Louis plays violin, so another musical ninja. Uh-oh, and falls on the teeter-totter. Big shout out to his parents and to his dog, Ryder. Oh, going for a big jump. Big jump. Thinks twice about it. Still a big jump, but he's convinced. Oh, still a little bit short. Trying to help Coach Scott there get some beta for his future athletes running. So definitely a lot of time left on the clock. I think the 3:30 time limit is aggressive, but it definitely seems doable. All right, next up on the starting block, another Steel City Ninja. Got Phineas McCarthy Bing. Good work on that. Very sure step. Got the ring.
Back, get ready to skip some bars. Set it up. Quick hands, monkey hands, monkey hands.
Coach Bolton there giving some advice to skip some bars.
Bend back.
Looks good. Coming on down from there. Reaching out, skipping to the second keyhole, and now getting the feet out. Finn is 10 years old, been doing ninja for 3 years. Trying to steadily make his way across. Gets his feet on the platform and pulls himself through. Finn's also known as the Giggle Ninja. Hopefully we see some smiles by the end of this round. We'll see. Good reach. And to the next one. Sure hand placement. And a big dismount. Oh no. Loses his grip on that. Big jump up to the cliffs. Lots of power on the cliffs there. Finn wants to give a shout out to Coach John. either one of these mature kid males struggling with the teeter-totter. I was told there was no changes made to the teeter-totter from the last round, so I think the kids are just so worried with the time that they're rushing themselves and not able to quite hold their balance. We'll see how the rest of the wave goes. We're about halfway through, so another 8 or so competitors left to see if someone can get to the end of this course. Then momentarily lets go of the rope and it slides out and he has to pull himself back up. Yeah, it's tricky because it's on a slant, then you have to keep pressure on that rope the whole time, and if you let go of that rope at all, it starts to slide backwards a little bit. He's got about 30 seconds left. He's going to have to make up a little more time. With a decent run. As we have yet another Steel City competitor making their way to the starting line. Neo Carslaw, being coached by his dad, Coach Scott. Steel City down in Pittsburgh. Looks like he's ready. And he's off. First obstacle, no problem. Second obstacle, just as easy. Let's see how Neo approaches the ramp and the monkey bars. He's up on his feet. Seems very confident. Takes one look at the end. Boom. Grabs the ring and he's back. Nice and powerful through the monkey bars, dropping down onto the platform. His feet up. Drops him out again. One more reach. He should be able to get to the platform from here. And he does. Gets a little bit of talk from Coach Dad. Reach the paddle. Give him a little bit of swing. And up. Nice sure grip. Grab the next one. Needs a big one. And gets it. Good sturdy jump. Let's go to regrip. Got a little swing now. He's going to try this again. A little bigger swing this time. On the front swing. Pushes his chest out. Good reach. And still alive. Lost a little bit of time having to go back to the dismount, but see if he can make some of it up here on the cliffhangers. Super comfortable through that. No problems. Let's see how this balance goes. Lots of kids struggling with this one. I don't know if they're just too amped. Switch his feet, settling in. Neo's 9 years old, been doing ninja for 4 years. And you can't be called Neo without having a nickname of The One. For all our Matrix fans out there. Looked like he was about to stand up. He thought better of it. Kind of in a squatted kneel position, tipping forward a little bit. Forward, coach telling him to get back a little bit. Got a good pull now. About 55 seconds left. Still Still collecting points. Needs to be super efficient on these last three to be able to get to the end. None of these are quick obstacles. They have to be done super.
30 seconds left for 2 more obstacles.
Oh! Unfortunately, trying to rush, lost his footing on the ledge. Whoa, going a little crooked. Going a little too side to side. A little bit no man's land. Good run. Not sure that's going to put him, but I feel like that puts him in the top 3 for right now, since I don't remember that many people getting towards the end. Ben from Movement Lab, Ohio. Next up on the starting block, Coach Ryan ready to walk him through the course.
Good work, buddy. All right, return to the
No
corner.
problems on the balance. He's going to stay down in the bear. Using the safer mechanism. You can do that, you just got to be super efficient. Leans in and gets it. And hits the ground. Making his way through and just making sure he's sure. Gets his feet up. Switches his hands up, gets the dismount. Ben's 9 years old, been doing ninja for 6 years. Gets the first paddle and trying to make his way up to the second paddle. Building up the swing a little bit, and he's there. Gets the second one. Oh, just not quite enough pullback on that one. Let's see how this works. Ben likes football and soccer when he's not in the mini gym. A lot of these athletes are multi-sport competitors. Great to see that cross-training that's being done. Very confident across the fingers. Coming back to the balance now. This teeter-totter's been really problematic for most of these boys. Don't know why, they just can't seem to have the confidence to get up and over it. Isaiah had it the last. I don't know if he's around. Do you have strategy to go to? When it's coming back towards you. Find Zaylee, I think she had it. time run out on Ben. Great run. Another Steel City Ninja. Rocco Zampella. So a couple of strong runs from the Steel City kids. No one's been able to put it all together yet. Maybe Rocco will be the first one to crack this course for the mature kids. Up on his feet, showing confidence. Easily grabs it and back. And making good moves on the monkey ball.
There you go, over to the next blue.
Inside only.
Coach and the ref just correcting him again, making sure that he knows to only touch the inside slots. Makes the correction so it doesn't get called. Continuing through his run, looking good. Rocco's 10 years old, been doing it for 4 years. Gets to another obstacle. Let's see how he does with the paddles here. It's got to be a big pull here. Takes the extra swing to line it up, no problems. Thomas. And Rocco completes another obstacle. Up the rope to the cliffs. Most of the Steel City kids have been crushing the cliffs. Lots of strong grip in this gym. Nice steady pace. And lining it up. No problems. Different angle for you, boom, right at you. Come right at you, King. Rocco, pretty steady so far, has a little over a minute. Coach has him come slide back just a little bit to be able to get a better pull. Nice big reaches, nice big pulls. I think that is the best technique I've seen on this obstacle from the boys so far today. Makes good time. Good consistent pulls. Still have 45 seconds. It's going to be tight. Crosses over. Oh! Your foot didn't seem to affect him. Slipping off that ledge a little bit. Holding on tight. Rocco's favorite color is blue. And big shout out to mom and sister as he completes this obstacle. 20 seconds left to be able to get through this and the next one. I don't think he's going to get all the way to the end with a couple of those little stutters. Not quite enough. What's he going to do? Runs up the wall and gets it. I think that puts him in the driver's seat right now. All right, our next Steel City competitor up, Alex Kaminsky. Looking confident on the platform, getting ready to do this. And fires out over the quad steps, no problem. No problem with the bars either. Heading up the ramp. Finding his pace, steady, grabs the ring, and coming down. Big reach, big dismount, saving some time on that skip. Alex, also known as AK-47. years old, been doing it for 4 years. See if he brings the feet with him. Uses his legs a little better on the second transition over the boards and uses the long reach to get there. Alex is looking strong. I think he's got a nice long reach. Should make pretty quick work with these paddles. And beautiful technique there. One big pull. How he's going to go. Guy unfortunately just killed his swing on that. Now it's the first time we've seen this today where someone's gotten stuck in the middle. He does pull it back, but definitely used up some time there. Up on the cliffs. Let's see how he recovers. That's unfortunate. He's having a great run. Looking super confident on that. Not letting it affect him at all. Minute and a half, a fair amount of time. Took a good strong kid, sitting back. Hand over hand, pull himself up. Got about minute 20 left. So I think there's time if he can be efficient here in these last two obstacles. Steps off. Again, a little taller, so I think he can reach through. As long as he keeps his feet on, he should be able to.
These moments, they tighten the toes but breathe.
Coach Scott trying to give him some coaching guidance. Overcross. To the wall. Alright, 50 seconds, 5-0 left. Let's see if he can get through the ring without doing anything silly. Big pull. Got it. 40 seconds, 4-0 should be enough. He's strong, he's tall. I think he'd make this. He loves doing trick shots in his spare time. Pulling back, lining it up. Plenty of height. And I think we've got our first buzzer of the day. Great run by Alex. Big shout out to Coach Colton. Great to see a full clear on this course. Got stuck on that one obstacle and still managed to pull through with no issues. Next runner, we got Ian Hadlock, the Hungry Monkey. Coming out of the Adrenaline Monkey in Cleveland. Good work on the balance. Up top, looks super confident up there. Eyes it up, make sure you got it, and no problems. Good monkey bars across, good pace, good work on the first couple of obstacles. Let's see how we end up on the padlocks. Or the keyholes. Just making sure he's got his eyes on them. Oh, unfortunately couldn't keep the feet up. Pulled down just a little bit too much for him. 10 years old, been doing ninja for 3 years, getting a good pull on the handles here of the paddles. Oh, he had it, but he's going to take an extra swing to make sure he's got it. No problems. Right, from one bar to the next, let's see. Oh, so he got his hand stuck a little bit on the board as he reached through for that one. And Ian really likes to cook when he's not in the gym. That's a super cool talent to have. Safely down to the platform, making his way to the box. Takes an aggressive approach on the teeter-totter. Unfortunately, just a little bit off balance. Big shout out to Coach Chad and Coach Eric today. Happy to see the folks from Adrenaline Monkey joining us at the competition today. A little over a minute left. So not quite the pace that our last runner Alex had, but doing pretty well. Let's see how efficient he can be on these hooks. Crosses over one more time, plenty of space to get there. Got about 25 seconds left. Let's see if we can get to these last two. Look, a lot of these kids have been grabbing the ring from the opposite side of the rope, making them take a really sideways angle. And that works. Got about 10 seconds left. We'll start pulling it in. Probably not enough time to get all the way there, but we'll have them give it a try. Sizes up, big jump, and to the end. Great run free, and big high five for the Adrenaline Monkey faithful that are here today. Next runner-up, Sinai Sports. Local competitor Peter Doranchik. Peter is the sock ninja, however, Peter is actually the dancing ninja, says the back of his jersey. Peter the dancing ninja. Let's see the footwork up here on the pipes. Taking the cautious approach with the bear crawl, but pretty quickly getting to the end. Looking up for the ring, and he gets it. Right back into it, and making his way back across the monkey bars. And he's down. Gets his feet locked in up top. Tries to pull him with him. Big reach. Keeps his feet down and still pulls it in. Good job. All right, looking for the paddle. Hand in, trying to build the swing, and a nice reach, and another reach, and a big pull and go. He's good. Jumps up to the first bar, trying to figure out the swing. Oh, I think he hit his hand on the top board. Seems to be a little more precise on this one. Trying it again. That time he was sure-handed on it. Ring's there, got a big swing, shouldn't have any problems. All right. Probably had an extra hand placement there, but he's still looking strong and making his way through. He's to the bottom ledge, pulls up, and is across the top ledges now. Just got to make this dismount. No problems. All right, let's see if we can get through this teeter-totter. It's been killing all of these boys today. Very sure-footed. Wonderful move there. Peter's been doing ninja for 5 years. He's got 3 older brothers and a younger sister who all do ninja too. Making a strong pull up the ramp. A lot of energy being used right now. Oh, he looks like he's going to make a jump for it. And he's off. All right, got the hooks. He's got about 50. It's going to be super tight. Not sure if he's going to be able to make it. Also, considering it seems like he's got a little tougher reach. Not quite as tall as some of the other competitors. Yeah, definitely taking a more conservative approach here. 30 seconds left. So he's probably not going to make it to the end, but if he can get through 2 more obstacles, there's a chance that he can still be on the podium. Definitely better in this last part. I think he gets the ring, puts him on the podium. 8, 5, 4, 3. Got that one. So it'll be 1 obstacle short, but again, I think there's only been 2 other kids that have made it there without falling, so I think that puts him in the top 3 for now. We'll have to check the scoreboard later to see. Good run for Peter. Nice big jump and going to get himself a buzz there. Got 2 more runners based on my count. Looking good. Graham Barber, next man up. Graham wearing the Iron City logo from Pittsburgh. Comes out hot. Staying up top. Looking strong and confident. And going back, no problem. Super sturdy, super steady. Coach Steve right next to him, making sure he stays where he needs to be. Not wasting any time. He is looking really good so far. Got the first paddle in his hand and grabs the second one, grabs the third one, and shoots it in there. Graham's also known as Telegram.
Big pulls.
Looking super strong so far. Putting together a nice run. Getting direction from coach on where to go. Gets up to the post.
Kicking back. Push through. Good. Blue.
Good work. 9 years old. Been doing it for 2.5 years. Let's see if he steadies himself for this teeter-totter. So far, so good. Gets the steps and up. Minute 45 left. One of the best runs to this time that one of the best times we've seen so far.
Breathe. Good.
Getting a little towards the front. He's tipping a little bit. Okay, just screwed himself back, which is good. But good strong pulls. Like what I'm seeing. This looks like it's going to be a good run. Gets it to the end. Still about a minute and a half left. He's got the hooks. Looking strong. Coach telling him to cross over, which he's doing very well. Just hope he keeps his feet up. Big reaches, big pulls. Love it, love it. Great technique all up there. Going up, grabs the ring. Got a weird angle. Got a weird angle. Interesting. He's in a little bit of trouble, but he's got lots of time, so he has plenty of time to fix it. Yeah, straighten it out that time. And he got it. So I'm seeing 45 seconds left. Plenty of time to finish this course off. Just going to take a little bit of time to pull this through. I think we're going to get our second buzzer here today, which I love. Big shout out to my huge fluffy dog, Greta, as he hits the buzzer. Great run for Graham. Awesome work. I think we got our last runner of the day here. Ashton.
3, 2, 1, go!
Coach calling out the countdown. As Ashton, also known as Ash Crash, gets started. Let's hope he doesn't crash on this one, because I don't want to see anybody fall from way up there. Nope, sure-footed, no problems. Coming back this way. Now we can crash to the rest of the course. That'd be just fine by me.
Inside only. Inside only. Right here. Use this one.
Right. Both coach and referee get his hands reset. Everything's good. Since no progress was made, no penalty. Coach telling him to go one more hole. He's there. And dumping the feet off to the side. Oh! Nice move there. Extra pull from the shoulder on that last one got him there, which is great to see. Coach telling him to skip the last one and go to the box. Just a touch short. Ashton is 10 years old, been doing ninja for 4 years. Practices at Buffalo Elite, choosing the hard cliffs. Trying to give himself an extra workout today. Love to see that dedication. Coach throwing him down a little bit, trying to get him to settle down for these last couple obstacles. Nope, went in really hot. Heading up to the ramp. Ashton's favorite country is Costa Rica. Looking super strong as he's pulling up the ramp here, getting a little twisted, but he's going to get there. Ashton wants to shout out his dogs, Ruba and Kato, if I can read that correctly. About 45 seconds again. Crossover.
Fire with your left, fire, and then you're going to look for the step. So let the back one go, reach for the step. Right. Yes. Do that. Orange, come on. See out of time.
13. He'll get this one for sure.
Blue, keep going.
If he wants to engage, then he'll be able to finish it up. On the final countdown, he's going to run out of time. He's going to get a chance to do this last one, so... Gonna pull it in, gonna make his jump, and then, and make his run down to that buzzer. Great run for Ashton. That's it, right? That's it. That was our last runner. We're gonna go see if there's any reviews and check the scores. We'll be back in just a minute for awards.
obstacle 5, John? Obstacle 5, right? That's right. That's what I thought. Second.
Oh, you're right. No,
I probably could have sent it to myself, but
did do it sitting down, and it worked. Jimmy, hit stop.
I lost track of that review. My brain went away.
Thank you. Oh, almost there.
One more.
Yeah, this should be a quick, short one. Well,